परफेक्ट शुरुआत।
Supreme Court stinging observation on Shaheen Bagh protests. Roads cannot be blocked indefinitely. Protests must be held at designated places so that common people cannot be put to inconvenience. Next hearing on next Monday. Crucial rulings by the Supreme Court in the Sabrimala case. 9-judge Constitution bench says added issues can be referred to higher bench for review. Constitution bench frames 7 questions on which the review bench can hear the case. The top court upholds the government's amendments in the SC/ST Act. Provision of immediate arrest on complaint of harassment of SC/STs will be retained. Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment makes a statement in both houses of Parliament on the recent furor in both houses. Supreme Court's ruling on SC/ST quota and promotions says the government was never a party in the case. Union Environment and Forest Minister Prasar Bharati says India has taken great initiatives at conserving migratory species. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate COP13 on conservation of migratory species on the 17th of this month. The death toll due to the coronavirus outbreak climbs to 909 in China. China confirms the virus cases has exceeded 40,000 nationwide. The government is on full alert in India. No new cases have been reported except for 3 which had tested positive already in Kerala. And at the Oscars, Korean film Parasite creates history, becomes the first non-English film to bag the Best Picture award. Joaquin Phoenix gets Best Actor for his stellar performance in The Joker. Brad Pitt gets Best Supporting Actor Oscar.
Headlines was sponsored by Wonder Cement. एक perfect शुरुआत.
Namaskar, you're with the latest here on DD News and DD India. I'm Gautam Roy. The Supreme Court has opined in the Shaheen Bagh case that roads cannot be blocked indefinitely by protesters and there must be designated areas to protest. The top court also said that common people cannot be put to inconvenience. The Supreme Court said this while hearing the pleas seeking removal of protesters from Delhi Shaheen Bagh to ensure smooth traffic flow on the Kalindi Kunj Shaheen Bagh stretch. However, the Apex Court also refused to order lifting of the protests. The centre and the Delhi police have been directed by the court to file their reply in the case, and the next hearing will be held on the 17th of February, which is next Monday. Advocate Amit Sahiri, one of the petitioners in the case, said that the court has taken up this issue of road blockage very seriously and will decide whether protesters can block roads without permission.
शाहीन बाग के मसले पर जो 58 दिन से लगातार प्रोटेस्ट जारी है, जो पूरी दिल्ली की जनता, यूपी जाने वाले और हरियाणा से लोग, फरीदाबाद से लोग आने वाले जो त्रस्त हैं और जो जनता वहां पे रहती है वो त्रस्त है, इस बारे में नोटिस जारी कर दिया है 17 तारीख की डेट के लिए भारत सरकार को, दिल्ली सरकार को, दिल्ली पुलिस को जवाब दाखिल देने के निर्देश दिए हैं। कोर्ट ने इसमें कहा है कि क्या ऐसी रोड को पब्लिक ब्लॉक कर सकती है जो सार्वजनिक जगह है, और प्रोटेस्ट जो भी होते हैं, प्रोटेस्ट तो बिना परमिशन के पार्क में भी नहीं हो सकते। ये तो रास्ता सिर्फ ब्लॉकेज करने का मामला है, तो इसको काफी गंभीरता से लेते हुए 17 तारीख को कोर्ट ने निर्धारित की है।
Advocate Tanveer Ahmed Khan, representing the protesters, has said that the judges did not ask to lift the protesters from the site and will give final orders only after hearing the side of the protesters.
आज कोर्ट ने नोटिस किया है, ये जो भ्रम फैलाया है कि प्रोटेस्ट हटाया जा रहा है और जज साहब ने कह दिया, कोर्ट ने कह दिया प्रोटेस्ट हटाया जाए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। जज साहब ने इतना जरूर कहा कि यहाँ पर जो प्रोटेस्ट है, काफी टाइम से प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा है, इस प्रोटेस्ट को लोगों को परेशानी हो रही है। अगर कहीं सार्वजनिक जगह पर, कहीं पार्क में प्रोटेस्ट हो तो ज्यादा अच्छा है, मगर हम अब इन्होंने मांग करी कि अभी खत्म कर दिया जाए, तो जज साहब ने फौरन मना कर दिया कि बिल्कुल प्रोटेस्ट अभी हम नहीं कह सकते हैं, दूसरे पक्ष को भी मौका देंगे, अभी हम लोग अपनी देंगे, अगली डेट पे हम लोग आएंगे, इसके बारे में सारी बात कोर्ट को बताई जाएगी।
The Supreme Court today also held that its 5-judge bench can refer questions of law to a larger bench while exercising its limited power under review jurisdiction in the Sabrimala case. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobre framed 7 questions to be heard by a 9-judge constitution bench on issues relating to freedom from religion under the Constitution and faith. The 7 questions framed by the bench include: what is the scope and ambit of right to freedom of religion under Article 25? Number 2, what is the interplay between rights of persons under Article 25 and rights of religious denomination under Article 26? Number 3, whether rights under Article 26 subject to fundamental rights of the Constitution besides public order, morality and health. Number 4, what is the scope and extent of morality under Article 25 and 26 and whether it is meant to include constitutional morality. Number 5, what is the scope and extent of judicial review with regard to a religious practice under Article 25? Number 6, what is the meaning of expression section of Hindus in Article 25? 2b. Number 7, whether a person not belonging to a religious denomination or religious group can question such practice by PIL. The Supreme Court today upheld the constitutional validity of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Act of 2018, enacted to nullify the effects of the 20th of March 2018 judgment of the court, which had diluted the provisions of the Act. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt has penned down a separate order concurring with Justice Arun Mishra and added a caveat that pre-arrest bail should be granted only in extraordinary situations where a denial of bail would mean miscarriage of justice. The Centre had filed a review petition before the Supreme Court asking to review its order passed on the 20th of March 2018. In the amended SC/ST Act, preliminary inquiry is not a must and no prior approval is also required for appointing authorities for senior police officers to file FIRs in cases of atrocities on SCs and STs. The Act also does not provide for anticipatory bail to the accused being charged within the ambit of the SC/ST Act. Courts can, however, quash FIRs in exceptional circumstances. Earlier, the issue of reservations rocked the proceedings in the Rajya Sabha. Opposition members, including Congress, created uproar over the Supreme Court ruling that reservations for jobs, promotions is not a fundamental right. Following uproar by Ghulam Nabi Azad, K.K. Ragesh and Satish Chandra Mishra, Union Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chand Gehlot said that he would reply on the issue later on the floor of the House. And later, the Rajya Sabha started discussion on the union budget. The discussion was initiated by former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram. And speaking in the Lok Sabha, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chand Gehlot said that the government is holding high-level discussions on the SC's decision that reservations for jobs, promotions is not a fundamental right. The minister cleared and clarified that the government was never made a party in this matter.
सर्वोच्च न्यायालय का दिनांक 7 फरवरी 2020 को सिविल अपील संख्या 1226/2020 मुकेश कुमार एवं अन्य बनाम उत्तराखंड राज्य एवं अन्य में प्रमोशन में रिजर्वेशन विषय पर फैसला आया है। यह विषय अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। इसको ध्यान में रखते हुए सरकार इस पर उच्च स्तरीय विचार कर रही है। यहाँ यह स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि इस मामले में न तो भारत सरकार को कभी पक्षकार बनाया गया और न ही भारत सरकार से शपथ पत्र मांगा गया। उक्त मामला एसएलपी उत्तराखंड सरकार के द्वारा दिनांक 5/9/2012 में लिए गए निर्णय के कारण उत्पन्न हुई, जिससे उत्तराखंड में प्रमोशन में रिजर्वेशन लागू नहीं करने का निर्णय लिया था। यहाँ यह उल्लेख करना उचित होगा कि 2012 में उत्तराखंड में कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार थी। हमारी सरकार अनुसूचित जाति, अनुसूचित जनजाति एवं पिछड़े वर्ग के कल्याण के लिए समर्पित और प्रतिबद्ध है। इस विषय पर उच्च स्तरीय विचार के बाद भारत सरकार समुचित कदम उठाएगी।
Union Minister Rajnath Singh today alleged that the Congress is politicizing the reservation issue. Speaking in the Lok Sabha, he said that the Congress was in power in 2012 in Uttarakhand.
2012 में उत्तराखंड में आपकी कांग्रेस की गवर्नमेंट थी, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की गवर्नमेंट नहीं थी। इसलिए मेरा ये कहना है अध्यक्ष महोदय, इतने संवेदनशील मुद्दे को जिस तरीके से कांग्रेस के लोगों के द्वारा मैं आरोप लगाना चाहता हूं, पॉलिटिसाइज किया जा रहा है, यह बहुत ही गंभीर मामला है अध्यक्ष महोदय।
Chairperson of the National Commission for Scheduled Castes, Ram Shankar Katheria, has denied the allegations of the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi regarding SC/ST reservation as baseless and weak. The chairperson said that the steps taken by the government are empowering scheduled castes and not vice versa.
राहुल गांधी जी का ये बयान पूरी तरह भ्रम फैलाने वाला बयान है, पूरी तरह असत्य बयान है। मुझे ध्यान में है कि पिछले जब अनुसूचित वर्ग के अधिकारों के से संबंधित सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो कटौती की थी, उसको लेकर के संसद में पास करने का माननीय मोदी जी ने काम किया। 10 साल का अभी रिजर्वेशन बढ़ाने का काम किया और पिछले 6 साल में जो अनुसूचित वर्ग के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने माननीय मोदी जी ने किया है, वो इससे पहले कभी हुआ नहीं। राहुल गांधी जी का नकारात्मक, जो एक विपक्ष का एक नकारात्मक सोच होती है, वो जो भ्रम फैलाने का काम होता है, वही भ्रम फैलाने की कोशिश हो रही है। इसमें कोई सच्चाई नहीं है। अनुसूचित वर्ग का रिजर्वेशन है, रहेगा और ये ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा।
LJP chief and MP Chirag Paswan today said that the NDA government has always taken steps to strengthen reservations. Speaking in the Lok Sabha, Chirag Paswan said that the act related to atrocities on SC and ST people has been taken very seriously by the government.
ये जो बार बार सर इस तरीके की बातें कही जाती हैं कि ये सरकार आरक्षण विरोधी है, ये सरकार दलित विरोधी है, सर मैं चाहूंगा कि थोड़ी गंभीरता से इन बातों का जिक्र किया जाए, क्योंकि इन बातों का प्रभाव देश भर की जनता पे पड़ता है। सर एक बड़ी आबादी है जो अनुसूचित जाति जनजाति वर्ग से आती है, सर आप उनकी भावनाओं को आप ठेस पहुंचाते हैं। सर इसी सरकार ने सर अगर आरक्षण विरोधी अगर ये हमारी एनडीए की सरकार होती तो आरक्षण को जो मजबूत करने का काम किया गया, ऊंची जाति के जो गरीब वर्ग के लोगों को भी आरक्षण देने का काम किया गया, तो ये आरक्षण प्रणाली को मजबूत करने का काम किया गया। हमारी सरकार ने सर ये अनुसूचित जाति जनजाति एट्रोसिटी एक्ट उसको जब दमहीन करने का जब प्रयास किया गया, तो हमारी सरकार और लोक जनशक्ति पार्टी सबसे पहली पार्टी थी जिसमें हम लोगों ने पुनर्विचार याचिका डाली। सरकार ने हाउस का समय एक्सटेंड करके 2 दिन 3 दिन के भीतर उस कानून को लोकसभा और राज्यसभा से भी पास करवाया। तो सर हमारी सरकार पूरी तरीके से कटिबद्ध है आरक्षण को लेकर, और आरक्षण को समाप्त करना तो दूर की बात है, उसमें चर्चा की भी गुंजाइश नहीं हो सकती है।
Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar today said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be inaugurating COP13 through video conferencing. Addressing a press conference, he said that this is the second COP that India is hosting, which will be focused around conservation of migratory species of wild animals. The conference will take place from the 15th to the 22nd of this month.
India is hosting COP13, Convention of Migratory Species of Wildlife. This includes birds, animals, mammals, and aquatic. This will happen in Gandhinagar from 17th February to 22nd February. And first 2 days, 15th and 16th, will be pre-COP discussions amongst the ministers and officials and organizations. But this main COP will be attended by more than 1,800 experts, bird lovers, and those who have studied into this, and various intergovernmental organizations, international organizations, because this is held under UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, and more importantly, Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, will inaugurate this through video conference. Gujarat Chief Minister will be present there.
The Environment Minister also said that India always believes in nature as part of life. He added that the conference will also focus on ways to preserve migratory species from any threats.
The conference will discuss various aspects of challenges and opportunities of how to preserve the migratory species from the threats and opportunities to help them so their number grows. And India has already presented a good success story of this.
Death toll from the novel coronavirus outbreak has jumped to 909 across China and 1 abroad. In its daily update, Hubei's Health Commission also confirmed another 2,618 new cases in the central province, where the outbreak emerged in December. There are now more than 40,800 confirmed cases across China. 3,283 patients have been discharged so far after recovery. Meanwhile, millions of people have started returning to Beijing and other cities in China after the extended holiday for China's New Year. The holidays, which began on the 24th of January and were due to end on the 3rd of February, had been extended till the 9th as part of the efforts to contain the spread of the virus. However, the employees of most of the offices have been asked to work from home. Head of the World Health Organization today said that there have been concerning instances of coronavirus among people with no travel history to China, warning that it could be the tip of the iceberg, as he urged all countries to prepare for the possible arrival of the novel virus that has killed over 900 people. Meanwhile, an advanced team of international experts led by WHO is visiting China to help investigate coronavirus epidemic. The team is led by Dr. Bruce Aylward, veteran of past public health emergencies. Aylward has also led the WHO's response on Ebola, as well as initiatives for immunization, communicable diseases control and polio eradication. The WHO declared the outbreak a global emergency on the 30th of January, days after the Chinese central government imposed a lockdown on 60 million people in the Hubei province and its capital Wuhan, which is the epicenter of the virus that emerged in December in a seafood market. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan today informed members of the Lok Sabha that 3 persons are being treated for coronavirus in India.
हमारे देश में केरल से अब तक 3 पॉजिटिव मामलों की रिपोर्ट आई है। इन सभी मामलों का वुहान चीन से यात्रा का इतिहास है। इन्हें अलग रखा गया है और इन्हें नैदानिक रूप से स्थिर बताया गया है।
He also informed about the steps taken by the government to deal with the impact of the Chinese outbreak.
इस रोग को फैलने से रोकने और सीमित रखने हेतु भारत सरकार ने अनेक कार्य प्रारंभ किए हैं। मैं स्थिति की प्रतिदिन समीक्षा कर रहा हूं। स्थिति पर निगरानी रखने के लिए मेरी अध्यक्षता में एक मंत्री समूह का गठन किया गया है, जिसमें विदेश मंत्री, नागर विमानन मंत्री एवं गृह राज्य मंत्री, नौवहन राज्य मंत्री और स्वास्थ्य तथा परिवार कल्याण राज्य मंत्री शामिल हैं। मंत्रिमंडल सचिव ने स्वास्थ्य, रक्षा, विदेश, नागर विमानन, गृह, वस्त्र, फार्मा, वाणिज्य आदि सभी संबंधित मंत्रालयों और राज्य मुख्य सचिवों सहित अन्य अधिकारियों के साथ दैनिक समीक्षा की है। मेरा अपना मंत्रालय ताजा स्थितियों की निरंतर समीक्षा कर रहा है। राज्यों के साथ हर दूसरे दिन वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस का आयोजन किया जा रहा है।
Dr. Harshvardhan also said that travel advisory to and from China has been revised at regular intervals. He added that suspected cases are being treated accordingly.
यात्रा संबंधित प्रथम परामर्शिका दिनांक 17 जनवरी 2020 को जारी की गई थी और जैसे ही स्थिति बढ़ती है वैसे ही यात्रा परामर्शिका को संशोधित किया जा रहा है। वर्तमान में चीन से आने वाले किसी भी विदेशी नागरिक का वर्तमान वीजा, जिसमें पूर्व में जारी वीजा सम्मिलित है, को अमान्य किया गया है। भारत में दौरे के लिए विवश लोगों को बीजिंग में भारतीय दूतावास अथवा शंघाई या गुआंगझो में दूतावास से संपर्क करने को कहा गया है। भारतीय नागरिकों को चीन से यात्रा करने से बचने की सलाह दी गई है। अब से लोगों को चीन से यात्रा कर लौटने पर क्वारंटाइन किया जाएगा।
National Commission for Women has taken cognizance of alleged assault on students of Delhi's Gargi College for Women. A team of the NCW has been visiting the college as well. The students have alleged that a large number of men barged into their campus and harassed them during their annual festival. The incident took place a few days ago during the last day of their 3-day annual festival reverie. Meanwhile, DCP South Atul Thakur said an inspector of the Crime Against Women cell has been designated as investigation officer, and additional DCP South has been designated as inquiry officer to conduct an inquiry into all aspects related to the case. And speaking on the alleged sexual assault by outsiders and students of Gargi College, National Commission for Women chairperson Rekha Sharma said strict action will be taken once the matter is clear.
सुबह मैंने अभी टीम भेजी है। सुबह से मेरी टीम प्रिंसिपल से कोशिश कर रही थी कि पहले बात करके जाएं, लेकिन वहाँ से फ़ोन नहीं उठाया जा रहा था, इसलिए मैंने अभी टीम को कहा बिना फ़ोन करे जाओ। और पुलिस से भी बात की है, पुलिस से भी बात करेंगे। इस पूरे विषय की जानकारी देने के बाद ही, लेने के बाद तभी मैं कुछ बता पाऊंगी कि क्या हुआ वहाँ पर।
On the Gargi College case, Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal has said that the issue has come to the government's notice that some outsiders have entered the college, which is not right. In the Lok Sabha, he said that the college administration has been asked to look into it.
जो ये घटना का जिक्र कर रहे हैं, जो संज्ञान में आए हैं, वो छात्र नहीं थे, कहीं बाहर के लोग वहाँ घुसे थे, वो भी ठीक नहीं है। इसलिए उस कॉलेज के प्रशासन को पूछा गया कि इसमें ध्यान दें।
And it was a star-studded event at the 92nd Academy Awards, widely known as the Oscars. Presented at Los Angeles' Dolby Theatre, the 92nd Oscars saw a number of historic firsts at the Hollywood's big day. South Korea's Parasite, which had its India premiere at the 50th edition of the IFFI, won the Oscar for Best International Feature Film. Hollywood sensations Brad Pitt and Laura Dern also won their first Oscars for Best Supporting Actors.
And the Oscar goes to Parasite.
Beating behind all the big budget Hollywood movies in the Oscar 2020 race, Parasite, a social satire about the wealth gap in South Korea, won the coveted Best Picture prize as well as International Feature. No film in a foreign language has ever won the Best Picture at the Oscars. The India premiere of Parasite happened at the 50th edition of the International Film Festival of India.
Parasite.
Adding another feather to its cap, Parasite's director Bong Joon-ho won the Best Director prize.
The category that I'm happiest to be nominated for is the Best Director, because I'm nominated alongside Martin Scorsese and other directors that I respect so much. The nomination for that category in itself is a prize for me.
Oscars 2020 finally ended Hollywood star Joaquin Phoenix's dry run as he picked up the Best Actor trophy for his terrifying performance as an isolated loner in Joker. Phoenix became the second actor to win an Oscar for playing the DC comic book villain. Meanwhile, Renée Zellweger's portrayal of yesteryear actor-singer Judy Garland in her twilight years helped the actor won the Best Actress at the night's 2 Oscars. It was the second Oscar for Zellweger, who previously won a Best Supporting Actress award 15 years ago. Oscars 2020 honored legendary superstar Brad Pitt for Best Supporting Actor for his performance as a charming stuntman in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was the first acting Oscar for Pitt after 3 decades in the movie industry. Laura Dern, whose Hollywood career has spanned more than 4 decades, won her the first Oscar for her portrayal of a ruthless divorce lawyer in a domestic drama, Marriage Story. Toy Story 4 became the 10th Pixar Animation Studios project to take home the Best Animated Feature trophy at the Oscars. Separately, Hair Love, which follows the story of a man who has to do his daughter's hair for the first time, won the Oscar for the Best Animated Short Film. American Factory, a Netflix film from Barack and Michelle Obama's nascent production house, won the Oscar for the Best Documentary Feature. The film chronicles around the story of a group of Ohio auto workers laid off during the 2008 recession. Oscars 2020 honored The Neighbor's Window with the Best Short Live Action Film Award. Directed and written by Marshall Curry, the film focuses on a middle-aged mother whose life is shaken up when free-spirited 20-somethings move in across the street. Meanwhile, writer-director Taika Waititi, who both directed and starred in Nazi satire as Adolf Hitler, won his first Oscar for adapted screenplay Jojo Rabbit. 1970, a British epic war film directed, co-written and produced by Sam Mendes, takes Oscar for the best visual effects and award for cinematography, while Ford vs Ferrari takes on the best award for film editing. This is the second year when the coveted Academy Awards ceremony again opted to go without a designated host after employing the approach in 2019. Oscars 2020 was not just a colourful record-breaking ceremony, it was also an unequivocal approach towards inclusive global cinema. Bureau Report, DD India.
And that's it for now, but the latest continues right here on DD News and DD India. Stay tuned.